First of all, thank you to me for taking these moments to tune in to myself and to affirm myself, to lift my energy up before waiting for somebody else to lift my energy up, before waiting for someone else to validate me. My consciousness, I'm going to allow the God in me, the goddess in me, that higher self within me. I'm going to use the power of the will that I have to empower myself, to build myself up, to increase my confidence. God has given me direct access to God. Like, we are directly part of God in a sense. So it makes the most sense, quite literally, right? It makes the most sense to work with that energy and to allow it to be the fuel that drives us to achieving whatever it is that we want to achieve, having the life that we want to have. So it's okay. Let's work with this power within us to be fuel, to be the fuel that gets us where we need to go, and letting God point us in the direction. And we've all felt this before, haven't we? Where we desire something, we desire a certain outcome, and we work towards that goal. We take one step, and we feel God helping us to take another step. Like, the steps become clear, the next things that we need to do, or doors simply open up for us. But it started with us taking those initial movements towards what it is that we're trying to do. But we only have so much momentum within us. We only have so much energy. We're connected to this infinite source of energy. So it only makes sense to tap into it, because we as humans can only do so much if we work off of, just what we think we know, right? God is so beyond our comprehension. And we don't have to understand fully God, or, I think it's more of a feeling, right? It's more of a feeling. And so I say all that to say, we have access to this reservoir, and the way wealth works and the way opulence and flow works, I personally believe that it is our birthright in a sense. It's not something that, it's basically something that is just part of us, like, it's just like, it's like air. It's just available for us. And it's not like, of course we're deserving of air. Like, what? Like, that's, like, would you ask a baby, are you deserving of air? Like, it just kind of is a given. It's kind of like an automatic thing that we are owed, in a sense. Owed has a weird connotation to it, so don't get wrapped up too much in the words of it. Let's compare it to nature, right? Abundance. There's abundance all around us. All around us. There is enough for every single species. Everything that is alive right now is all part of this this movement of life, this the circle, as they say, of life. And within this circle, it's perfectly harmonized. It's perfectly synced, and it works. You have all types of species that depend on the circumstances to look a certain way, or for food to be available for them, and they have enough energy to go after that food. And they adjust depending on the seasons, and everything has a beautiful way of simply being and existing and working in a symbiotic way, in a way that is friendly to its surroundings, in a way that is sustainable, that is in balance and in harmony with, and does not disrupt too much of. It's, like, even if you think about how animals need to eat other animals, and we have things like that exist, it's not taken too far, right? Like, it's not taken too far And that's why it's important to control greed, because greed is the complete opposite energy of what we're going for. Because if you know that there's an abundance, you don't have to hoard, because you know that more will flow to you, right? That's why if you only save your money, you don't invest it or spend it or anything, that's not good. It's not a good frequency. You're going to cut off the flow, the infinite source of money basically to you, because money is energy, and it naturally follows gravity and finds its way to the most vast body of water, which is what? The ocean. So you hear the water in the background, which is water flowing from a higher surface to a lower surface. It's following gravity. It's moving. It has movement to it. There's curves, and there's a flow, and sometimes there's a current, and that's the energy of water, right? Like, you have these words in finance that all allude to money being a water energy. You have, where do you store your money? If you got to take money out of, if you've been saving it, you don't keep it under your bed, right? You keep it in a bank, like a bank, water. You have, currency. That's the name of the money, is currency, like a current. You have cash flow, right? Like, you have revenue stream. You have an income stream. The idea of drowning in debt. You might have your money locked up in physical assets like a house, or stocks like investments. But if you need that money available to you right now, it's called liquidity. It's called like actual money when you have that's readily available. So you have all these words that allude in finance, in the financial money space, that allude to the fact that money works similar to how water does, where it can be exchanged and it moves in a fluid way from person to person, or establishment to establishment. And if we use that idea and work with it to our benefit, I think it'll give us a greater, deeper understanding and understanding and overstanding of how we should behave, how we should think about money, and our relationship to it. All right, y'all. So with that being said, let's take a couple deep breaths. Breathing in from our nose and holding at the top. You can hold for 3 seconds or however long you feel comfortable. And then exhaling out of your lips. And we'll do that for a couple rounds. And then we'll get into our affirmations. So let's breathe in. Hold. And exhale. Again, breathing in, holding at the top, and exhaling through our mouths. Again, inhale through your nose. Hold and exhale. Maybe stretch your body a little bit. Just feel into your body. Become present in this moment. Tune into your senses, what you hear, what you can feel. Where your bottom is sitting or laying. Just feel where the bed or the couch or the chair touches and meets your body. Tune into the sensations. Notice your body. Notice what you might be seeing. If your eyes are closed, notice what you might taste in your mouth. And now lastly, tune in to what you're hearing. I'm going to say some affirmations and you can feel free to repeat them out loud or in your head. I am receiving unexpected and expected checks. I now allow the doors of infinite prosperity and lavish abundance to flow into my life. There is enough for everyone, overflowing, exponential. There is enough provision for everyone. My words are charged with power. I decree that everything I need is always available for me. I am divinely provided for. My supply comes from God and piles up under grace. I give thanks that I am now rich, happy, wealthy, and healthy. My financial affairs are in divine order. I am growing more wealthy and more rich every single day. I am so blessed because I am such a blessing. Financial increase is here now. I am beautifully supplied, clothed, housed, and transported with the rich substance of the universe now. Financially independent, I am. And so it is. Y'all, thank you so much for doing this affirmation, meditation, information session video with me. Make sure to come back to this so that you can program your subconscious mind on an even deeper level and really ingrain these messages within you. Thank you so much. Make sure to subscribe and like and tell a friend about my new YouTube channel, y'all. Peace.